Hello, everyone. I'm Michelle Radmand, Deputy Director of CalOSBA. I want to thank you all again for joining us and allowing us to share policies that are so critical to our small businesses. Today, I will be going over 4 policies that impact how California employers operate their businesses and that also represent our state's values and culture, values that insist on fairness for all and strong worker protections. The 4 policies I will be covering are Assembly Bill 1287, which addresses price discrimination on gender, Senate Bill 1162, which addresses employment, salaries, and wages for pay equity, Senate Bill 972 addresses the California Retail Food Code, and Senate Bill 1126, which addresses the expansion of CalSavers retirement savings. On September 27th of last year, Governor Newsom signed a measure to underscore California's commitment to pay equity and supporting women. This set of measures included Assembly Bill 1287, authored by Assemblymember Bauer Kahan, which prohibits the discriminatory pink tax on products marketed to women. The phrase pink tax refers to the fact that products marketed to women are frequently priced higher than the comparable products marketed to men. For just one example, companies and retailers used to mark up the price on pink shavers that are specifically designed to be marketed to women. Even if the price is just marginally higher, if you calculate all the hidden pink taxes that women pay at the cash register, then it adds up to an unfair burden for many women. For many years, this burden was not only unfair, but unrecognized by consumer regulatory agencies. That's no longer true in California, and we can be proud of this law because it hits to the core of what it means to build a California for all. It's one step in the right direction in minimizing the inequities that women face on a daily basis and a true representation of our state's values about basic fairness. But we know there is much more work to be done, which takes me to Senate Bill 1162, authored by Senator Radmand. Despite the progress we've made, the gender pay gap persists, which results in billions of dollars in lost wages for women in California. I want to remind us that women still only make 88 cents to every dollar earned by a man, and that gap is even greater for women of color. Senate Bill 1162 builds on a measure previously signed by the governor in 2020, which will increase the transparency requirements. This law requires the disclosure of salary ranges on jobs listed so that job seekers will have access to the salary information. By making the salary range for a job public, the employer gives candidates the opportunity to see how their salary offer compares to the minimum and maximum salary for that position. This way, people are paid based on the advertised value of the work to be done, but not based on who they are. This is how the law holds businesses more accountable to fair pay practices and will improve pay equity amongst not only women, but also people of color, LGBTQI+, and other minority groups that have far too long been shortchanged on wages behind the scenes for the same title and same level of work. Again, both of these laws are pivotal to increasing the equity for all in our state and reflects the Californian insistence that our laws and practice reinforce basic fairness. Moving on to Senate Bill 972, authored by Senator Gonzalez. We know and have come to love our local street vendors. They absolutely bring a sense of home, culture, and definitely some of the tastiest foods in our state. More importantly, they are impactful drivers to California's small businesses, community, and economy. This law makes it easier for street vendors to obtain local health permits, creating more accessible pathways to starting and growing their business. It also now allows cottage food operations to sell home-cooked foods directly to the public, and a micro-enterprise home kitchen allows an individual to operate a restaurant in their private residence. This may not sound like an equity measure on the face of it, but it supports a low capital entry point to entrepreneurship for people who might not have the means to go straight to a leased storefront or even a commercial kitchen. This is why it's a momentous step forward for our state's entrepreneurs and creates more equitable access to this industry. Remember, shopping and dining local gives 2/3 of every $1 back to the community, and street vendors will undoubtedly be a driving force in their local economies. Lastly, we want to bring small business employers up to speed on Senate Bill 1126, authored by Senator Cortez. Existing law has already created something called CalSavers Retirement Savings. The state provides an easy-to-operate portal to allow employers of all sizes to allow their eligible employees to contribute a portion of their salary or wages to a retirement savings program account. Workers can opt out of the program, but that's their choice. Senate Bill 1126 expands the program's mandate over time so that all Californians can have a path to equitable financial security in retirement. As of January 1st, 2023, the definition of an eligible employer includes businesses with 5 or more employees that do not already offer a retirement savings program. Once the CalSavers Retirement Savings Board opens the program for enrollment, they'll have 36 months to create a payroll deposit savings arrangement and help their employees to participate. By December 31st, 2025, the law will expand even more to require the participation of businesses with even just a single eligible employee. The CalSavers requirements still exclude sole proprietors, self-employed individuals, or other business entities that do not employ any individual other than the owners of the business. And with that, I want to thank all of our viewers. If you're one of our valued partners, thank you for your ongoing input into how to make California a better place to grow, manage, and scale small businesses. If you are a small business owner, thank you for the blood, sweat, and tears we know that it takes to run your business. At CalOSBA, we remind everyone we talk to every single day about the importance of our small business sector to our state's economy, to the vibrancy and livability of our communities, and to our culture. One of the lessons of COVID-19 is that entrepreneurs like you are not only business leaders, you are role models and community leaders. It is our honor to represent your voice and to support your success. We do what we do because of the inspiration you provide. Thank you all for being part of this year's policy changes, each of which takes us one step closer towards Governor Newsom's vision of a California for all. And now back to Director Gray to close out CalOSBA's first annual Policy Day.
This is Terralyn Gray, Director of CalOSBA, reminding you that supporting small strengthens us all.